Whatever.
So the final boss, like, you know what I'm saying, is
Level up in the dab. That's what it's all about, baby.
Question that I think NJ Ranger was, he didn't
Oh,
name
you're
any
talking about
names
Mirror
either.
Musk? Yeah,
Yeah,
because
NJ
Mirror's
Ranger didn't say it anyways. You didn't go off on NJ Ranger, did
Mirror's a
you?
drunk. That's what he calls everybody that.
Right.
You know,
So,
but
yeah, that's my
you
point.
know,
I
but
went on his podcast. He was extremely rude to me, and I didn't get upset, and I didn't play that game. Okay, so don't think I go on there just to snigger and do a pylon and like he. I don't do that. I'm not a joiner inner. I go on and I just sit there. I get insulted. I don't insult back. I say my piece sometimes, but I'm not a joiner inner. I'm not a panderer. I'm not a get along ganger. I go on and I do my thing. And you know what, Schmuel? You and NJ Ranger, well, not you, sorry, NJ Ranger and Dubya and these people, they hate me because I'm the low-hanging fruit. I'm the person that's been on that show that they can attack very freely, so they'll get me because I don't have a platform to defend myself from. Oh, you have happened to have given me one today. Thank you very much. God bless you. But they're attacking me for that. But I don't really go in on people, and I'm often the butt of the jokes. And also, I have been criticized for being a ball washer for going on their show and not giving it to them when they were really rude to me.
I Stealth, you have me lost. I honestly think
I
that
know it's very
your
nuanced. I
opinion
know.
of yourself and what I've seen are two completely different things.
Well,
You ball wash them,
uh,
and you trash
he did
Final
say I ball
Boss
washed
because
them.
of his
There you
Sonic
go.
thing.
There you go. Okay, you did say I ball washed them, you see. So it doesn't, if I go on and act like a spaz and yell at them, they're going to tell me, then I'll get kicked off and I'll never go back on again. So I won't be a force for good. If, on the other hand, I don't spaz out and I just enjoy my time on the show that I've been invited to as a good guest. Schmuel, you've been invited to parties with Cookie, right? You know, you don't go into it, and even if it's maybe it's Cookie's friend and you don't like them, but you don't go in and tell them, no, they're a bunch of fucking assholes and this is a boring party and fuck you guys, do you? Because that's not what real people do. Am I correct?
No, but I walk away. I don't engage with them, right?
No,
I
you
sit in the
don't,
corner
because
and sulk like an
they're
adult.
Cookie's friends, and you want to be nice to Cookie, so you will go to fucking Cookie's friend's party, and you will fucking shut the fuck up and enjoy it, and you won't walk away because Cookie will be upset,
But
and
it's
you love
not. But it's.
Cookie.
But that's not a stream, dude. That's not like something I can just turn off and walk
I
out of the
do not
room. You
say
know.
I'm not a karmic X. I don't say I'm streaming so I can do whatever the fuck I like and act like a spaz. I come here to communicate with English-speaking people that are really quite strange, and I enjoy doing that because I enjoy meeting people that I have never met in my entire life, and I will never ever meet in my entire real life, and I enjoy that. I enjoy. And I enjoy just being around these. You know, it's an education for me.
Right,
And
but
life is all about
you
entertainment.
say I don't, but you say I don't insult anybody, and you're just saying, oh, English speaking people who are all strange. I, it-
Yeah, I made it entertaining. Didn't? Are you entertained? Are you not entertained, Shmuley?
you know, I'm entertained by this, but I don't look, man,
Bless you.
for a guy who's so secure and comfortable with himself and all that. I mean, there's a
Yes.
lot of defending going on here, and that's what
Yes.
I don't understand.
I tell you
Like,
why. I'll tell you why. 'Cause
why are you defending yourself instead of being, hey, this is the way it is. I will
I'll tell
tell
you
you
why.
in my position, I get people that, say shitty things about me all the time. I either fight back or I ignore it or I take heart to it. I don't know who my enemy is in this
Uh,
scenario.
you're telling me that you think I've talked shit about you, and you've talked shit
No,
about
no,
me, and
no. I
that's
don't think you.
totally
No, no, no,
fine.
dude. I don't think. Look, I don't think. Well, you did talk shit. What I said to you is what
We're
I heard you.
entertainers
What
at
I
the end of the
heard you
day.
say, not what somebody said. Uh, you said, right?
Look, hey, leave this
I
NJ
heard
Ranger
you. I
one.
heard you say it. But I've also seen you. You've been in my chat a lot, and you say a lot of things. And when we've sent you the link over and over again, you've just not taken it. You've declined. So it's like, I don't
I'm a
know.
decline
What am
host.
I supposed to expect from that? Like, you want to come in. It's just like you want to shit. It's like, oh, let me shit on him, and then let me run. It's like, stand a little bit, stand and fight if you're the tough guy.
Stand and deliver. Smuel, as I told your young Padawan the other day, if you want to learn something about somebody, you've got to let them speak occasionally. But anyway,
Stealth, you've done nothing but speaking. I'm just trying to interject here a little bit. Final boss, I'm going to mute you.
Take him under your wing. I hope you can straighten him out a bit, because he's a nice, sweet kid, but he's constantly trying to impress these horrible, bitter old men by being one of them. And I think that's very sad, because, he's into music, he's into what he likes. Oh, here we go. You're not going to do it, are you? I mean, you can.
No, I'm not going to do it. I didn't know if you were coming, and
no, you can though. You can though. You totally can, Schmuel. Because
are you sure? Are you sure?
That will get well. We should have pre-promoted this. We should have done it right, and we should have got you a shitload of views. Because I don't
pre-promote Stealth. I can't pre-promote anything with you because you've never accepted the link before. This is like one of the rare times that you said yes.
I mean,
can you guys hear me?
Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
All right.
What's up?
So let's answer. Wait, whoa, both of you. Before we go, let's answer this question first. Devil's advocacy.
I was being quiet.
Devil's advocacy. Why do these guys have beef?
Who?
What is the beef between you two guys?
Which guys have beef though? Beef. What guys?
I'm going the two guys that are on screen besides me, W and you.
There's a shitloads of people that have beef with. Everyone has beef with me.
Stealth, we were good, right? We were on good terms.
We were on extremely good terms, and nobody knows about it because you've never talked about it.
You were coming on the show pretty regularly.
No, it's more than that. Singing, and I've never spoken about it publicly. I've never spoken about how good we were publicly and about what happened on your show. I've never spoken about it. What do you think about that? The fact that I've never made it public. What do you think about that?
I haven't either.
Yes, you fucking tried to publicly humiliate me and then pretend not to have done on many occasions, and people are getting bored with it. And sorry, I'm not on camera. This is such a wasted opportunity. Fucking let's talk about Opie and Anthony for the 50,000th time. Washed up Dabbleverse. I have a different aspect, and I am a different guy. You can call me gay. I've never fucked a guy, but you can call me gay till the cows come home. I'm fucking used to it. I'm a David Bowie, Lou Reed fan. Do you think I haven't been called gay before? Anyway, sorry, Dubya.
Listen, I get called gay, but based on what you just said, Stealth, I mean, there is this impression that you think you're better than everybody else. And
I do think I'm better than everybody else.
That speech that you just gave makes it sound like you do, but you haven't done it. But you haven't done anything to show us that.
No, you don't know what I've done. I haven't done anything in the shitty Dabbleverse that no one gives a fuck about. You don't know what I've done, and I'm not telling you what I've done. And I try to keep it on the down low, but these fuckers keep coming at me and trying to get me to say something about what I've done. I don't want to say it. I just show up and I present myself and I act like a fucking idiot. And I have verbal diarrhea on screen, and I ball wash and I cook and all the other terrible things. And I talk like a gay guy and I sing songs like a gay guy and I go on Karmic Stream and don't call him a hillbilly, and everyone hates me for that, and I come on Clowntown and they shit on me and everyone hates me for that. It's fine. I don't mind. I'm having a blast.
Listen, dude, I think that this level of where you saying that people hate you and all that other stuff, I think that's you reading.
So give the guy a chance to speak.
No, I was sent the link.
Oh, you sent the link? Well, Schmuel said he wasn't going to invite you, so thanks for that information.
No, what I said, I told you that I did. I told you that I didn't know if you were coming on, and I had asked him to come on about something else.
Fair enough.
He doesn't usually do it. It was not. No. It was I don't ambush. It's not. That's not what this was about.
Dubya ambushes. So I'm so used to.
You've been asking the question. What was my motivation for doing these videos?
No, and I gave two. So, what was your motivation for doing? Not for the videos, for doing the ambush in the first place.
It's this ambush or what?
Yeah, you've done a lot, right? No, the first time you ambushed, you got these people on to talk shit about me.
Malware and Annabelle.
Yeah, well, your friend Malware and
as many times as I've told you.
Annabelle.
They reached out.
Let him talk, Stealth. Let him talk.
They reached out to us and wanted to do it. Malware said you were hitting up his ex. So he wanted to expose it. That's what happened. I had nothing
And
to
what-
do with
and-
it other
and how
than
did you
letting
handle
them
it?
come on Clown Town and do it.
Right.
They
right.
wanted to, so we let them. That's it. That's all there was to it.
And you have no qualms about. Okay, first of all, and Schmuel, please, what do you think about putting people's private DMs on screen for the purposes of getting views? What's your stance
Well,
on that?
I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of it.
No decent person is. It's a really cheap trick.
Well, that was her decision. She decided to do it.
And you enabled it, you fuckhead.
Well, you were creeping
You
on her.
enabled
You were creeping
it.
on Malware's ex, so she wanted
You
to show
enabled it
everybody.
because you wanted to humiliate me, and you thought the best way to do it was to cherry
I thought it was
pick.
funny. I laughed.
Yeah, you
about
thought it was funny. That's your get
Yeah.
out. You're a clown. Yeah, I get it. So you have no fucking responsibility for any of the shit that you do.
it. No,
Just
I have
like Karmic
responsibility
says.
for it. My
Karmic says,
responsibility was doing it to make people laugh.
well,
Good. Let's go.
so you can say anything because it's funny. Well, you don't get out of fucking jail that fast, Palo.
Well, he didn't say it, right? Isn't it? I mean,
just did.
Annabelle put
They
her
reached out
DMs
to
out
us
there.
and said, "Stealth
He
is DMing
enabled
my
these
ex."
two.
That's the stuff he's
He
saying.
enabled both of them to come on and now listen, Schmuel, you're a guy. You like to hold yourself to a higher standard. I can tell. You've been telling me that throughout this before Dubya came on for the shits and giggles and the drama, which is fine. But
I came
if
on to
you were
answer
going to
your
have
question.
Schmuel, I can't. Outside of the Dabbleverse, the place where you know nothing about me, I would think that if you're going to do a show and you're going to have some people come on and shit on another guy, right? And
You had the
forget-
link that night, Stealth. We weren't like doing it without you being invited.
did you? And did the link say, Stealth? These people are going to come on and shit on you. You better come on and defend yourself. Did you at least say that to me?
You don't know how it's going to go down until it goes down.
You don't know how it's going to go down, or else you're pretending not to. Anyway, I want.
Came on, and it's like, okay, my choice. I could leave or I could stay, and I could argue with Liam. I didn't think it was sandbagging. It wasn't like BYB bringing on Rocco with Stuttering John. I mean, it's not even similar.
No, you didn't let me finish my point that I was making before.
He
Doug
never
started.
finishes his point.
Shut up.
Yeah, because
Get to it.
you started talking, you dumbo. Okay.
Hear the
so,
point.
So if you were going to have somebody come on, that's going to shit on somebody, you would probably let them know in advance and then tell them this is what's going to happen. It's going to be on this day. So you probably want to, we're going to address it. You probably, of course, we won't be doing any low-life shit like sharing DMs or any of that like disgusting behavior. So if you'd like to come on, you probably want to get your case together if you want to come in and address it. If you don't want to come and address it, I completely understand. Sorry to do this to you, man, but we have to get the views, right?
But that's not the way the internet works, Stealth. I
Fuck
mean, you
the
know
internet.
that. You
can
know
do
that.
better. Be the change that you want to see in the world. That's not an excuse, Schmuel. Don't fucking just because.
Well,
it
what
stinks
had
of
you
shit.
been doing up to that point,
Interrupted me
Stealth?
again,
Had you been
Dubya. I was
being
talking
cool?
to-
Had you been being cool to us? Had you been talking shit on Karmic about us constantly?
Yes.
Did you invite me on that show to respond?
You fucked
Did
me
you
over.
warn
You fucked
about
me
it?
over. You fucked me over
How?
once too many times and tried to humiliate me once too many times
How?
because of whatever fucking
Prior
jealousy
to the Annabelle
issues.
thing, how did I
or-
try to fuck you
You've got to
over
let
in
me
any
answer
way?
your question, my brother.
I need to know. Answer.
I have been answering for the last minute, and you've
Be
been talking over
specific.
me.
How did I fuck you over before
You
the
don't know
Annabelle
how
thing?
you don't know how podcasting works, do you?
Stealth, you're saying a lot of words,
me
but
how
you're
it
not.
works.
They're not
Tell me how
making
it
sense. So just
He was
tell us how
talking
to put
over
it
me.
just succinctly. Put it in.
He was talking over me.
All right, so
Just
we're done with
say
that.
it then, fuckface.
Thank
Stop
you. Thank you
fucking-
for being so polite.
Yeah, you're
Okay,
welcome.
so oh my God, what was the question again?
How did I fuck you over prior to the Annabelle thing? What made you decide to go against us so hard?
No,
and
that
talk
was
all
the
that
question that you interjected with and stopped me from saying what I was saying. But okay, let's go with that one then. I was actually talking to Schmuel at that point. Well, how did you fuck me
No,
over?
but go
No,
ahead, because I don't understand how.
was
Look, I'm
talking
not
about-
understanding how W fucked with you or
I
fucked
never
you.
did. Never did a thing to this guy. And then he's going on Karmic show and just trashing us. So
All right,
when
yeah, let's
Annabelle-
go back to that. Let's go back to that. I did that because you guys do not. You have no bro code. You don't understand. You have no respect. You don't understand how any allegiance
Like, we
works.
didn't roll out the red
You're
carpet
talking
for you?
again, Dubya.
Yeah, I'm
Schmuel doesn't
addressing what you're
understand me
saying.
when you talk over me, you fuckhead.
Right.
Just
Dub,
say
let
it
him,
then.
Dub,
Shut
let
up.
him talk.
Jesus.
You have you have your own stream. You go on everybody else's stream. Why the fuck do you have to talk over my Schmuel interview, you fucking greedy fuck?
Just
You
talk.
prima
Then.
donna.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I'll send you a super chat next round, okay?
Thanks, man.
Let's just say some of the hosts, shall we say?
Yeah, you were for sure.
And fucked with.
Yeah.
And
Absolutely.
they might have had a certain final blob come on just to fucking shout the F word at me for
Yeah,
like 30
sometimes
minutes.
you guys would argue, and it was funny.
It wasn't. It's not an argument when someone's yelling the F word at you.
Okay,
I don't
whatever
know if,
it was.
I don't know if
we
Schmuel
thought it
knows
was
the
fun.
history of Final Boss, but that's who he is. Anyway, yeah, he was used as a tool to defend certain people from my logical arguments because certain people don't want to have logical arguments. They want
Certain
to yell
people,
the faggot.
meaning me.
I already gave you an out on that. Take it.
Oh, well, I'm just trying to.
I already prefaced it with not you.
Okay.
I said not you. What do you want me to do? Write it down. Wear it on a T-shirt.
Okay, I got what you're saying then. I
don't need to attack you. I've got other stuff to attack you with, okay? I don't want to attack you. I want you to. I mean, you kind of everything backfires on you when you make these shitty videos and you act like a fucking barbarian by sharing DMs on screen of people that have literally been one of your fucking go-to guys. Please answer.
This is what I was telling you. You went on and you made these suggestions that I was creeping. You went on life forms and you sat there and laughed along and chimed in on them commenting on me being a bad father, on me being on drugs.
Bollocks.
And
I've complimented you to your face on you being a good father and what a credit to you your son is.
Yeah, but then you went on this show and you didn't say any of that. You went
I've been told that I've been accused
Then you went along with the fact that they were suggesting that I was creeping on some women, Mazzy, Ashley, and Annabelle. And so I said, all bets are off now. We were on good terms. We had squashed all this stuff. And then you went on there and you laughed along and you went along with it. You joked around about it. And I'm like, what the fuck, dude?
Just like I've done in Clown Town.
After that with me, as far
just
as
like
I'm
I've done in
concerned.
Clown Town.
I already gave. Yeah, but Stealth,
just like I do on numerous shows because I'm a guest. I'm a guest.
Yeah, but
on the
I
show.
know. Yeah, you didn't have to chime in on what they were saying.
I'm a guest on the show. I'm not Mr. Sticky Panhandler who goes on and says, "Oh, you suck, you suck, you suck."
Well,
like,
so you do, but
like
you don't think you have an obligation to push back on stuff if somebody is your friend and people say shit about them? Shouldn't you be pushing back?
Well, yeah,
I know what I'm getting from those two, but you being someone who was a friend, who we were on good terms, you were coming on Clown Town again. We'd squashed all the Annabelle stuff. So at that point, I said, fuck that. Then I'm going to remind people who the real creep is.
All right, let's chill out a bit.
Anybody.
Let's chill out a bit. Let's zoom back a bit, okay? So
that's the reason, though. That's the reason, still.
It's all right. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. I mean, it's already all fucked to oblivion anyway. I mean, and I mean, I think your behavior is inexcusable, not because of my code, but because of you. The person I thought you were, who was a very solid.
Let you sit and trash me and not respond.
Oh my God!
To be my character.
Have you've heard me trash people? You think I trust you? You fuck.
Yeah, but when people respond to it,
I called you.
You can't act like you can't clutch your pearls because I responded.
Hey, do you remember? Hey, I'm very forgetful, Schmuel. You know what it's like to be old fucks. Right? I'm very forgetful. One of the things I forgot is that Big W popped up on Mia Musk to shit on me as well.
No, I didn't. I went there to talk to you, to address the same thing we're addressing right now.
Mia Musk.
Yeah.
And what was it? And what was it about?
This was
what
about
was the
all
topic?
The Annabelle stuff. You called
about
malware.
The Annabelle stuff.
You accused malware.
Seems to be somewhat of a one-trick pony,
her.
when someone might say.
No, you accused malware of sexually assaulting Annabelle. Which is not true.
No, I didn't. You know what? Hey, Big Dubs, that's a very
That's why
good
you
point.
apologized, correct?
No.
Is that why
that's
you
right.
came on
That's
and
right.
apologized?
I used the wrong word, my darling.
Then you apologize. That's why I went on there to correct
for
you.
using. Thank you for giving me the chance to address this. You're pulling up all these people in the general chat. You know, Smuel, you've seen it.
I'm not pulling the chat, by the way.
Poor W thing. You've told me several times. I think we understand this, and we can get to an agreement here. You say this is the Dabbleverse, so it's a game that we're all playing, and there's, you know, there are Dabbleverse rules. That's what you are saying, right? And I think NJ Ranger, all you Dabbleverse OGs agree on that, right?
Well, I wouldn't say it's a Dabbleverse rule. It's definitely what goes on the internet.
Yeah, and you're
right?
trying to tell me that normal rules don't apply. That's what you're trying to explain to me, right? And I understand that. I understand your point, and I agree with that, okay? Now, all I want to say to you is, I understand what you're saying to me. I agree with you. However, I see myself as very much Dabbleverse adjacent. I only came in here through Perry Caravello. He's not really Dabbleverse at all. And I only come here to look at the weirdos. And one of them happened to be Annabelle, because I didn't know who she was at the time, but it was all fucking weird, and it was really weird shit. And that's why I was interested in it. Nothing sexual at all. It was all about the life form. I didn't know what a life form was at the time, but that's a perfect word for it.
Nobody knows what a life form is, but go ahead.
Well, all right. But what I'm saying, well, a life form in the common parlance, if you will, as it were. And
Pat's coming.
Remind me.
Life
probably
forms.
meant a lot
You went
more
on
than
there. They
one?
did this life forms, dude. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
but they don't. Do you think they tell me what it's going to be before I go on?
Okay, but I'm just saying, how are you going to act like you're sitting on the sidelines when you go on this show that's talking shit about me?
Mr. Dubya, have you ever heard me to stick on a topic?
No, but you understand.
Have you ever
what
heard
I'm
me not
saying,
to go
though.
on a show
You
and make
understand what I'm saying, though, right?
I understand what
You
you're
get my
trying to
point.
say. I don't agree with you, but I understand what you're trying to say, and I think you've got it all wrong, and you took it up way too personally. And I think despite the fact that you
didn't.
despite the fact that you pulled this shit on me numerous occasions, you still you've taken it personally, and you've taken it. You are actually projecting on me the whole victim shtick. But I don't hate you for it, and I don't blame you.
I
for
responded to it. I
Okay.
responded to what you said.
There's something
That's
I wanted to say. Can I just smell? If this is the way I like to play the. So what I'm saying is, I shouldn't be here. I am irritating. I don't understand the rules. I'm spurging out, fucking up. I'm messing up people's chats. I understand that, and you're very welcome to.
You say things that you say things about people.
Do you want to know why?
You say things about people. You talk about people. You don't know who they are, right? And then when these same people make assumptions about you and your life, you get all in a huff.
Do you want to know why?
Yes.
Sure.
It's my honest opinion that I gave you. I spoke for myself, only myself. It's my opinion, and it's not watered down, and it's not meant to make me popular. It's not meant to get me on Echo Pineapple or NJ Ranger. It's supposed to be my honest opinion, the best I can give it. And I might come up as a spurg, I may come off as a spaz. I'll own up to it. I don't expect you guys to like me.
So then are you saying that we say things because we want to get on NJ Ranger or Echo Pineapple? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I said I think it's boring, and I said I'm not like that. Why are you trying to read into what I'm not saying to make it more negative?
Well, because you said because the implication was that we're saying things because we're trying to chase clout, to use a phrase.
I'm choosing my words, and I'm being polite to you. Can you accept that?
Telling me that I'm boring and live in a boring world is not really
I'm
polite,
not
Stealth.
Panhandler. I don't go on and tell hosts that they're full of shit. I don't do that to Mia Musk. I don't do that to W when I've been on. I went on they did I'm never allowed to get.
No, you are allowed, but it just takes the problem is though is by the time you get to the point, right? There's
You've said 8
six
other
things you've said during that time. So so you're not Panhandler coming on saying, oh, you're shit. What you're doing is, in a nicer way, you're saying, oh, you're boring, which is saying you're shit. It's the same thing. They're just different words.
You see,
it's his opinion. Why? And so it's like his opinion is invalid because of the way he says it. Is that what you're saying?
Who are you talking about?
Panhandler. That's who you were talking about.
Oh, fuck Panhandler. That was just like, I just pulled him up. He's just a useful fucking idiot.
Okay.
No one cares about
But here we go. No, but
then if
this
Panhandler comes on, he's going to say, why'd you send him the link? You can't,
That'd be fun. That'd be fun. I don't give a shit. I still want to have a proper talk, a proper, respectful talk with Schmuel. I would love to do that interview at some point, but I think it's good for viewers that they got you on, so you can.
No, go ahead. I'll
maybe look like a fucking idiot. You can.
Stealth, I hate to break it. I hate to break it to you, Stealth, but the number of viewers we have now is the average number of viewers we have
Yeah, I
all
told
the
you.
time.
You should have.
This is not like groundbreaking territory. We don't have people flocking
Schmuel,
to the stream to see
he's
this.
saving
I
your
hate.
show right now. Don't you
I
understand
hate to
that?
break it to you,
He's
Schmuel, but when
saving you.
thanks, W. That's great.
Show
When I
gratitude.
hate to break it to you, Schmuel, but I point blank said to you that when I came on your show, I would have liked to have pre-publicized it. Remember when I said that to you?
Right, and I said, what did I say to you? Every other time
You
I've
said
asked you
that
to
is
come
the
on,
average
how
viewership.
long did,
You just said it's the average.
how many days did we go
I'm gonna
through
make the point
me
anyway. You
trying to
can
get
talk
you to
over me.
come on the show to schedule it, and it never worked,
You're
right?
gonna. You just said to me, I hate to break it to yourself. It's only the average viewership. That's because you didn't allow me to pre-promote to like my 3 followers, and then it would have been 3 more followers.
No,
Okay?
but you're,
we
you're,
post
you're,
promote it.
So apologize, you dick.
no,
Let's
you're,
post-promote it.
I
go
win.
ahead. All right, you win
Go
still.
ahead, Dub. You're
I don't know what
saving.
you won, but you win. Go ahead.
You
Pat's
made
coming.
a false
Pat's
You
coming.
made a stupid statement. I point.
Her streams. Didn't you know
Inner
that then
DMs.
this was a
Mm.
possibility that this stuff was going to come out?
That's a completely different question. Okay, I'd love to answer that question. It's a completely different question to the stupid, tired narrative one. Okay, I've told the story. I was okay. I was putting up posts that I was putting up playlists on X, Twitter, that people were ignoring, and then somebody liked it. So, no, not a playlist, but someone liked one of my posts. Now, Schmuel, I get like 3 likes when I do a tops, right? Nobody gives a shit what I do. No one likes anything I do. And so I got a like by, and guess who the like was from? So when someone likes my shit, I
All
notice.
caps. Clitoris.
And
all
it was
caps.
all caps. The name of the person was all caps clitoris. Okay?
Yep.
Now,
So that
like
made
I
you
said,
DMer.
I'm in the Dabbleverse because I came in here. I'm interested in interesting, outlying, weird people like your vagina wrinkles, your coddler your coddler
So you
tops. I'm
DM'd
saying
her
on-
because she seems odd and weird.
No, I didn't know it was a she. It's called clitoris in all caps. That sounds like an insult, doesn't it? What normal, sane, normal person is going to?
You thought it was a guy? What did you?
I
Open
didn't
with?
know, Dubs. I have an inquiring mind. I wanted to
Wait,
find
you sent a
out.
love list playlist to a guy? I'm
Of course.
confused.
Okay.
Oh, you
No, here's-
silly smooth.
Okay.
Dubs,
So
what a japester.
okay. It's okay, but we were on Clown.
I'm trying to
Town
answer
and
the
now we're-
question. It's a long story. It has you guys.
It's not
you
that
guys
long
love
of a
sound
story.
bites. You don't like knowing the truth. You like to get a small, tiny little answer that you can process. Well, the truth isn't that simple. So clitoris. So I DM'd them. I think. Have you guys found out how difficult it is to go back in DMs and find out what you actually said? It's like really fucking tedious. But anyway, so when I went on, I couldn't remember any of this shit when I actually went on Clowntown. I didn't remember any of it because it didn't matter to me. It was just fucking around on the internet. I went on to, so I DM'd them, I think, and started talking to them, and turned out it was some girl. And they were asking me questions about the Dabbleverse, which scared me a bit. And I said, "You don't want to worry about that, dear." And then they told me that about Clowntown or something. I think I'm paraphrasing, and I might be lying because I don't really remember any of this shit. But it's kind of true, kind of sort of true.
Okay.
And now, what I wanted to say, Dubs, and I think this is very important because you have called me a liar. Malware called me a liar to my face. And with my moral code, once you call me a liar, Schmuel, to be fair, once someone calls me a liar, I don't think there's any point talking to them anymore because they've already told me that they have no respect for me, and whatever I say, they're going to think it's a lie. So there's
But
no real.
what's the lie? I'm very confused because you're all over
Doesn't
the place.
matter.
What
They
is the
call me
lie?
a liar. W called me a liar today on this thing. Malware called me a liar on the, and so these 2 people have both called me a
But
liar.
what was the lie though?
The lie
It was
was, and I'm about to tell you. That's what I wanted to say. Thanks, Smule. That's what I was
Alright.
getting to before you.
All right, what's the lie?
The lie that I obviously told is that I did not know it was Malware's girlfriend. And when I said that on W stream, well, W thinks I'm a liar, and Malware said, "Hey, he said I was a liar to my face." It didn't seem people calling me a liar wasn't very funny to me. People calling me a liar is basically calling me I'm like a piece of shit that doesn't need to be listened to. It's like
So when
basically
you
putting
said
a
in the
train
chat-
message.
when you said in the chat the other night that Annabelle told you I'm creeping her out, that was the truth?
No, that was good-natured ribbing.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Oh, no.
They're not even in the Dabbleverse.
Chaos control!
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Your clipping of my show sucks dick.
Without Dave, I wouldn't be here.
Well, now we know who to blame.
If you enjoyed this clip, you can thank the ultimate life form by using the super tip link in the description. Do it or don't.
Final Boss. That's right, Final Boss. I love Final Boss. I'm doing fine. How are you?
Dave, where are you, David?